Right, well, the elevator's already up, but let's do this. So, hello there everybody, and welcome back to Wargames Tutorial Thursday, your weekly news and all that stuff about the Interstellar Marines development. The unofficial, what do you call it, unofficial, yeah, sorry, there's been some technical difficulties of me actually joining into the game. And, just a moment. So, I'm a bit off my groove. Oh! And instantly meeting up with the bots. But without further ado, what everybody's here for is the news. Oh, shit. Gag? No, nothing of gags. So, news, unfortunately, not this week. Not that many news this week. Overall, from what it seems in terms of update 27 is that there are plenty of bugs to be fixed. Although they are essentially polishing it and postponing. It looks like it's going to be, the update is going to be postponed a bit to polish out some of the more outrageous bugs that they have in hand. However, I was shared with some intel that maybe, just maybe, they managed to fix the dreadful off bug where you fall through the map. So, there is hoping that has been fixed. So, while it's overall sad news for the people waiting for the update, it is good news for the every goddamn player out there who plays this game, because that God forbidden bug has been bugging for way too long. And let's hope that it's finally fixed. They're currently internally testing it, so hard to say. From what it seems like, I don't think we're gonna get the ITO test build before the update 27 comes out. However, there was some information about, or rather, I asked about the whatever we will be seeing, the Christmas mayhem coming with the update 27, you know, in the same package, and the answer more or less was no. However, when the Christmas mayhem comes in, there is a sort of a plan to also run an hotfix for update 27 with it. So we're gonna get more or less 2 updates in a short amount of time. Well, it's a hotfix, so yeah. At least that is the plan. Nothing's, you know, but from what I heard is that also, or rather Hicks has apparently mentioned at some point that there's gonna be a new map for the Mayhem, and that will be Dynacore instead of the old, what do you call it? Shit, I forgot the name of the map. Yeah. Hello there, Melon Rap, welcome to the stream. And yeah, so I suppose that's about the news section. I forgot the name of the map, but yeah, Dynacore will be the new Xmas Mayhem map for us with the update 27. So look forward for that before the Christmas, somewhere in December, and it will accompany with the hotfix for update 27, likely, unless the update 27 gets pushed all the way that far. We'll see. It seems like they are going for polish rather than releasing it early and broken, which is what I prefer. Because, you know, way too many games. Well, okay, it's not exactly a game release, but still, and it's an update release. Releasing the updates stable and polished rather than early and broken. You know, it's okay to postpone in order to get better results. That's my 5 cents about that. But that is the end of the news section for you. So sorry, not much this week. They're just fixing bugs and testing them internally. So that is about it. So now you're stuck here with me playing the regular wargame and all that jazz. That looks like a player body. Is Bide die in a team? No, he's not. Excuse me as I tapped out for 1 second so I can monitor my audio levels. There you go. So, you know, I'm not accidentally having the game audio too loud than my current voice. I did adjust the gain on my microphone a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure how it sounds on the stream right now, but I hope it is good. I noticed that it is awfully quiet. The audio has been awfully quiet for the stream, not for the stream, but overall it is like all the way max and still rather quiet, so I'm trying to fix that by, well, making everything louder. So, but, yeah, we'll see what I can do. For now, I can collect these 5,000 points. Seems like the regular players are not showing up this week. Who knows, maybe they are late, but I'd like to take a time to actually thank all of you players who watch these weekly live streams and join for the war games, because when I started this over a year ago, there was really no players. FBW team has been there since the very beginning, and some other, I can't really remember the names, but I'd like to take a moment to actually thank all of you, because without you, the players, it's not possible to have a populated wargame. I can keep streaming and recording this shit on my own for, you know, forever, but it's not gonna populate the server on its own. It needs people to actually click the join button, and basically all these populated wargames that have been there for the few weeks, it's all because of you guys, the people who watch, people who join. You are the people who make it possible to have populated wargame. So, thanks. Unfortunately for all of us, it's still, well, for some of us, unfortunately, the game mode is still scavenge, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. Once we have enough scavenge, then we can have the battle royale. Like, if the game had enough players to pull the pub stuff out of its arse, I would be more or less playing as, yeah, pretty much like pub gone solo. Because, yeah, queuing up for the game, for what do you call it, the hardcore game, and yeah, because that's what I enjoy, just fighting. Although, well, yeah, when people start metagaming, that's when it gets boring, but it's still, like, if I compare, like, solo pub versus, yeah, it's still fun, because of the, well, yeah. Although you can't really predict on this game like you can on the... Oh! There's only happy accidents. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. I think the biggest gripe that I have with the scavenge is that usually the people that get me in the end, my 20,000 or so points, are the people that I've been killing the entire game. Especially I remember the old days, like real old days. Year ago or so. Before the Wargames tutorial Thursday. And even during the Wargames tutorial Thursday. I'm sure I have ranted about it. But it's like having more or less flawless 50-minute game and then dying to some guy who's been dying to me for the entire round and you lose all of those points.
Attention. Supply drop en route to jungle. ETA 5 minutes.
Okay, that is not a player, just a shape that looked like one. Okay. That bot is gonna scan the area for me on that side. And it's gonna scan the area ahead of me. Yeah. But then again, I also have been killed almost at the very beginning and come back and, you know, done the same thing. But of course you don't hear me complain about that. I just hate the feature, doesn't mean that I don't use it. And actually, with the whole silences, I believe I have suggested it to Kim personally, but when the I think there should be a rudimentary inventory system implemented because the whole silences thing, because otherwise it's gonna be just like the ammo that, you know, one player has the thousands of ammo, and it's all in that one backpack, and you don't get to choose, you just have to pick it all up. So, in the end, one guy is gonna have all of the silencers. Yeah. With the next update. And thus, if there was some sort of rudimentary inventory system where you could actually check the contents, well, rather than dropping a backpack, I think it would be much better to have like see the items physically on the ground. Like if it's a pile of points, you would see points piled on the ground. If it's ammo, you can see mags piled on top of each other. If it's silencers, well, you might mistake those for the SMG mags. But the point is that you could see them on the ground rather than having the entire battlefield filled with the backpacks. Although that wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose. Well, in a scavenge you would have hundreds of backpacks on the ground, but with the what do you call it? The hardcore variant, you wouldn't have that many backpacks in there. So I guess it could work for the hardcore version. But the point that I'm trying to get is that this inventory system would actually stop this whole team sharing the points, or rather it could do so that the points are carried in the bag physically by the player. So when player gets shot, he drops the amount of points he's carrying, not the points that he shared with the team. And this is all tied to the whole tracking system that you can't, because you can track the person with the highest amount of points, so they can't do essentially cowing up, because you would be able to track the cow. But it also would stop the what people have been pissed off about is the teams getting drained from points if you keep reviving and killing the same person over and over again. Now, while people might find it annoying that you can... No, god damn it, really? I think that basically that bot spawned there right after I shot. It's basically the same bot that I shot, coming back for instant revenge. Shit, I'm stuck.
Attention. Supply drop. ETA 5 minutes.
I missed that announcement, but fuck it. Couldn't hear it because of the gunfire. But yeah, as annoying feature as it is, the reason why people do it is simply because teams save points. Even if you wipe the entire team, they will still have points. Because the way the system works, it instantly shares even if the player is dead. So essentially, even if team gets wiped out, they will still save points, which is, you know, annoying feature if one should say. And judging from his points, he is in a team. Yes, indeed. Where is his friend? I don't really have time for this, considering I have a lot of points on the ground. Fuck.
System disabled.
Fairly sure that's the fucking, what do you call it? How the hell did I see it? I think I got killed by the hit scan, basically. In my screen, I was behind the cover. In his screen, I was still going to cover, basically. Hey, Joe Stark is here. Let's see, jungle. Excellent. Now, I just need to hope that I get to my points before the team does, because, like I said earlier, even if you bleed out the team from the points, they will still have some amount of points left on them. Now, I used the example before. It's infuriating, especially in the it's infuriating in the hardcore variant, because if, like, way back, I think it's actually on the video, I had, wait, how did I actually get, oh yeah, it was, half of the game was, a grace period, the other, it was still hardcore, but it had a long grace period, so I can't remember whether they killed me, or if I died to a bug or something, but I basically, if I remember correctly, I had been killing them the entire game, and they just happened to get this one shot on me. Or just, you know, wait. Go for, I can't remember exactly. The point is,
Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
I had, I think, 30k points, something along those lines, and I died. They picked up the points. I managed to respawn before the grace period ended. I got to them, killed them both. Grace period had ended, and they both bled out before I could revive them. And I had lost 10,000 points to their dead bodies. Basically, they kept 10,000 points, or whatever the amount was. They kept it to their grave. As I was unable to... Yeah. There was no way to get them. They were eliminated from the game. So...
Attention. Supply drop en route to Canyon. ETA
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I lost points in that exchange. They had points on them, but I still lost more than I gained, and that is basically the story. They kept more points than they originally had, despite being eliminated from the game. That's why the current system sucks, especially for the teams. So, well, I mean, it's good for the teams, it's not so much for anyone who kills the team. So, while you may be annoyed about the whole getting somebody starting to bleed you out, at least you can counter it by pressing K. But if somebody actually deserves those points, they can't ever get all of those points from the team. Because it keeps always cutting half and half and half, basically, until they leave the game, at which point either they leave the game or they get eliminated, at which point nobody gets the points. So, yeah. That is a rather long rant about the inventory, like why there should be an inventory system, how the point system should change. That is just my 5 cents about the matter and how I would do it. It's nothing that would reflect the, yeah. Speaking of which, there was a community-made trailer, well, rather, we want you to join the community, that, video that was, it was community-made video, but the dialogue and everything was about, and it was, speaking as if it was from 0 Point Software. And I'd like to point out the one specific speech thing said in that trailer, and that was they mentioned actually me as something community related. However, he said official, and I'd like to point out, no, I'm not official community thingy. I am unofficial. I never been official, and I probably won't ever be. That would be way too much effort, so to say, to actually do like officially all that jazz. So for now, until otherwise said, remember, I am unofficial. All this is unofficial. While my sources are Kim and the team itself, it doesn't change the fact that everything is unofficial. Try to keep that in mind. And this is absolutely a trap. Joe Stuck for sure is... Wait, did I actually... Is it Joe Stuck or did I just think it? Maybe it was someone else. Oh, Jacob. Okay. Mixing up names here. It started with J and I was its short name. I was like, oh, Joestar. Nope. No, it's not. Well then, Wicked is still Wicked Man. And there are teams around. By the way, I have for once...
Canyon. Drop crate. ETA 60
actually... I have washed my screen. There is no more dirt. Now, question is, where is his teammate? Did he try to? Tama died. And who is his teammate? Oh, it is Tama. Ah, so they both died. Okay. But did Tama die to CTI? Yes, he did. So is this team ZBS or what? Or rather, volunteer helper division? Ah, wicked. Good thing I noticed you. Right. Canyon it is. Whoa, snap! Bye die. Fucking hell. Yeah. Probably should be looking around more, but I can't be asked. This whole camper play is not my own style. Well, that is a lot of dead bodies. Well, whoever it is just spreading their points. Now, let's see, Canyon. I would love an AR. Now the question is, will Bye-Die go sit for the next half an hour into some obscure location? Let's see, Subarctic is directly behind me. So there's a good chance, because I would have come through that door that I'm looking at. Oh no, the question is... fuck it. I'll get the box and go towards him. Tama down. I think he was trying to shoot the box or something else, but glad the CTRs did the spotting for me. Well, looks like Bye-Die isn't picking up any points, so maybe he went to hiding? One way to find out.
Alert. Wetlands. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Fuck. No, that's not the guy. Damn it. Now he is picking up points. But he's probably not gonna risk it. So... Nope. Not this time, asshole. Alright, let's see what we have here. How do I always do that? Well, he is moving, that's for sure. Let's see, wetland is that way. It is likely that he went to wetlands instead of canyon, so... that is a possibility. That or he's still in subarctic somewhere. Hopefully he does to a bot, and hopefully it is not bugged so I can check it on the map or the kill messages. That is a bot. It could be that he's just moving into a hiding spot and collecting points on his way there. Or he's just gonna... Nah, I don't think he's camping for the wetlands box. Because... or any box for that matter, because... why would he want to camp with the most amount of points? We are about to find out whether that is the case or not. And we're gonna do a little bit try-harding. Because everybody's camping. I got this feeling someone's camping me. Oh yeah. That's a bot. I'm just... Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, looks like Bai has gone to hiding. So, those points are, well, more or less lost.
Attention. Supply drop en route to industrial. ETA.
It really sucks because this kind of... When people do that, it makes for really boring live stream. But the game allows it, so... And it is the superior strategy. All I can do is just whine about it. Now, if I was hiding with that amount of points, where would I be? My guess is that he's either gone to hell or he's staying here inside one of the buildings below the stairs, or he's in ops. Those are my three likely candidates. So the question is, which one is the right answer? Although he could be anywhere. So all we can do is really guess. Before I check the donut, I'm gonna go over here and check. He could also be on top of the donut, which is another kind of a... To be honest, ZBS should start banning people for if they go hiding in places such as this one, if they are caught in act.
Sync system disabled. Sync system enabled.
I can't tell if that was actually the CTR shooting at me or a player, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm not that far away from my points, which is a good thing, because with a good luck, it might... If he's in there, it's gonna draw him out.
Alert. Industrial. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Although... that is unlikely possibility. Oh. Okay. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck here. Okay. Thank God. Hmm. He is collecting points again, which means that he did come across a CTR. Well. Good thing that wasn't looking at me. Oh, fuck's sake. I was just going there. But yeah. Where is hell? Where am I? Over there. I have about 5 minutes or so to find him. He is collecting points. Industrial, maybe?
All personnel on sublevels 5 through 9 are ordered to remain in their offices. Do not attempt to leave. Dangerous research specimen on the loose.
He's getting 250s. So... I think industrial is broken. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take my chance with the hell door. Because he is fighting 250s from what I can tell. And hell has quite a few of them. question, he's likely to be by the industrial doors. Surprise, surprise. Okay, now the time is really ticking. So yeah, if he's here, he is somewhere near the industrial doors. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Industrial is north. I'm on the polar opposite of the map. Well... Or it could be that he's just collecting the bags that are at the bottom of the, what do you call it? Operations. Unlikely though. Well then, this seems like a lackluster ending for the war game, but there's not much I can do. I'm the one who goes head first into everything without caring for his own safety. So other people are not likely to do that. What? Oh shit, it wasn't the entrance. Almost shot my own shadow. Well, that sucks. But at least I can take few 250s home with me. Yep.
Sync system disabled.
Is that bot shooting at me or someone else? Unfortunately, we will never find out.
Alert. Resort. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Who did you see, boy? Expose him. Where did you see him? Who did you see? Ah, looks like he saw me.
Wargame exercise concluded. Congratulations, candidate. Combat points are saved to your records.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Wargames tutorial Thursday. Yeah, until next week, guys. See ya.